Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I'm going to do a little bit of catch up for some of you folks on the Ukraine situation and Putin from Russia, why he's in Ukraine, everything else. Okay, we're gonna dive into this. I try to not be political, but this is kind of a major ordeal, and it is somewhat political. But there's something that people need to realize. Do you know why your media programs you to hate him? To hate Putin? It's because he told he told the New World Order is not welcome in my land. Basically, the cabal, the fiat bank, the fiat money system, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, you're not welcome on my land. Kicked them out, booted them. Goodbye. See you later. Be gone. The Illuminati. Now, for some of you who are like, oh, the Illuminati's not real. Oh, conspiracy theories, whatever, blah, 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 right? Okay, sure. Well, why don't we just take a look at this here, huh? There's a giant eyeball floating above an Egyptian pyramid printed on our money here in the United States. See this? And yet, people still think the Illuminati are a myth, right? Okay. Well, why don't you try putting these words in a search engine and finding out their history, their origin, and what they mean. All of them. And kind of go, huh, you know, what was that song here in the United States? CNC the Music Factory. Things that make you go, And here we are looking at the National Bank of Ukraine. We're looking at their money and, oh, what's this? Uh-oh, a triangle with an eye? Things that make you go, Actually, I'll be honest, this looks like a male sack. Like, why is that there? That's what I see when I'm looking at that. Not that I'm being perverted or gross, but anybody that knows anything about the Illuminati knows that they're disgusting filth anyway, so that would not surprise me whatsoever. Would it surprise anybody else here? This looks like it's, look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4 fountains of water. Wonder what that's supposed to represent. On a little side note, has anybody noticed that all of a sudden COVID is no longer spoken about? Nobody hears about the Rona, the coronal hole 19, read my mind, is no longer talked about. Now everybody's, oh, World War III, oh no. Really? Now, what are the odds of 4 people all having children working for Ukraine gas companies? Oh, look at this. Joe Biden, Nancy Pelosi, John Kerry, and Mitt Romney. Oh, look at this. They all have sons there. Geolocation Ukraine. Energy coincidence? Huh, this is interesting. Wow. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Nah. That can't be, right? That can't be it. Let's see this. Let's go over here. Oh, the face you make when Russia invades a country that launders your money. It's an Illuminati stronghold, Ukraine is, folks. That's right. So here's something else to think about, okay? Zelensky, okay, has said in the past, and actually has said this multiple times, that the Russians are firing and taking out military installations, right? Like that's the Russians' target is military installations. And that's all over the news. Doesn't matter what news channel you want to use to look for that information, go for it. You're going to find it. That's what's being said. But let me ask you this. How generalizing is that term? Military installations. That's pretty generalized. They're not saying what kind. They're just giving you that. Well, so I'm just kind of, just out of my own speculation, which can be dangerous sometimes, out of speculation and thought on this, I'm wondering, I wonder if this is attached to the claims that Russia, from Putin, and China has made to the United Nations, that the United States has biolabs in Ukraine at the Russian border, and saying, hey, they're over here doing these bioweapons, they need to be checked. They were basically going to the United Nations saying that they need to be put in check. United States biolabs, okay? I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Could that be at all tied to it? Let's find out. Here we go. First thing you do is you got to check and see. So you go to U.S. Embassy in Ukraine, and you put in, actually what you do is you put in the ua.usembassy.gov, and you just type right in here, Biological Threat Reduction Program. Look at this. Biological Threat Reduction Program priorities in Ukraine are to consolidate and secure pathogens and toxins of security concern. What? Yeah, we have them in Ukraine. Oh, what is this? Biological Threat Reduction Program. Why would we have this in Ukraine? So, what's really going on? It's got to make you think. Okay, so let's see if we have them near the Russian border, right? So all you got to do, put in a search engine and, oh, look at this. Look at this right here, right by the Russian border. Right here, right here. They're all over. This is where they all are. Exclusive U.S. biolabs in Ukraine, and they are financed at the expense of the U.S. Department of Defense, a.k.a. the United States taxpayer. And this really ticks me off, which is why I'm having a hard time putting words together, so I apologize. These are the locations of where they're at. Wait a minute. Do what? Well, okay, so maybe that's not correct, right? We still got to take a look at where the locations are that have been hit, right? So we're looking at, so what they do is they study the world's most deadly pathogens, right? At these Russian borders. But that's okay, right? That's okay. Nope, that's not okay. Because like I said, Russia and China has been accusing the United States and complaining to the United Nations. This is 4 months ago, folks. Okay? It's insane. So basically, they were accusing us, the U.S., at the NIH-funded gain of function in Wuhan, then also known as C-19, coronal hole 19. You know what I'm saying? That when it got out and ruined the world and the economy and all this, blah, 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 right? So basically, they've been rightfully or correctly, indirectly blaming the United States for it. And we know that this gets back to Fauci and all that stuff, right? So it's got to make you wonder. So now they're creating bioweapons, right? And hasn't Putin said that this is a special military operation? Huh? Special? Why is it special? Because they're just going after these buggers right here. Now, here we are. We're taking a look at them. We can see where they're at. But wait a minute. Where are the attack points? Oh. All along these, right here. Boop. Right here in the middle of them. They're coming from here and going out this way. Oh. Well, that's pretty close. I mean, yeah, I'd say they're getting onto something. Of course, they have other intel that we're not going to be able to get our hands onto, but it's interesting nonetheless. Vladimir Putin has warned anybody, not just West, but nobody, to meddle in Belarus affairs. He's warned everybody. You stay your butts out of there. It's going to be problems in history that has never been seen before. And he's not joking. You know, he has said that he wants to demilitarize and denazify the country, but not occupy it. Well, what does he mean by that? Can anybody tell me that? What would that mean? I mean, what are the targets for that? Think about it, folks. I mean, it's pretty obvious in my opinion. Here's all the current strike locations that you can look up. You can really look up on any news channel and see, okay, where are the current strike locations? And you can actually pull these up for yourself. I mean, they're proud to list them. Okay, Ukraine is a Illuminati stronghold where all the bioweapons are going down, where a lot of stuff's happening. Here's the current strike locations. Oh, god dang it. Again, and here are the biolabs, concentrations of them. See, this one's even more concentrated. But it's like, what else do you need, right? I mean, we know that it's going on. So just remember, while Vladimir Putin is over here playing old Biden like a fiddle, and while China over here looking at Ukraine getting hungry for a Taiwanese, getting ready to invade something, I mean, while that's happening, just remember one thing. If you're waiting to see the stuff on the mainstream media of the truth, or getting on in your newspaper, they're the same ones that are informing you about viruses and vaccines. Okay? Like, oh, vaccines are safe? Oh, the virus is deadly. Ooh, it's bad. Ooh, you gotta wear a mask. Yes, be a good slave. Mm-hmm. Same people, folks. You're not gonna. You got to do your own research. So, for those of us who have not worn a mask, who have not been jabbed or been tested, and we know we have survived this deadly plandemic, hey, we're just living our best life, right? Just relax, folks. We're doing just fine. Now, I just happened to be on South China Morning Post, and I've seen this. Now, I've been seeing this and hearing about this as well. Ukraine warns of radiation spike after Chernobyl seized by Russia. The UN nuclear watchdog says the levels do not pose a threat, noting that the readings may be a result of military activity stirring up contaminated soil, right? Ukrainian authorities say that they have lost control of the fuel rods from the power plant containing a significant amount of plutonium. So, lots of stuff going on in Ukraine, Chernobyl, the nuclear stuff, right? All this craziness, right? Hey, guess what, folks? They made a flippin' movie about it. Oh yeah, who remembers? I'm not saying this is 100% the truth, but my goodness, if they don't tell us things in movies, I don't know who does. Transformers.
General Counsel with Ukrainian Department of Energy.
My government will officially deny that we're having this conversation.
At one of our decommissioned facilities, a discovery was made, which I fear may be alien in nature. The facility's name is Chernobyl.
Interesting. So now they're in Chernobyl.
Uninhabited since '86. I hear it won't be livable again for another 20,000 years.
At least. Ukraine was the most fertile land. It's a tragedy. This way.
You're up! You're at school.
Now they're inside of this place,
Take it below. And one other thing, Colonel.
and they're all wearing protective gear,
There was some energy experiment.
with the exception of that guy. Because he knows that it's only a matter of time, because he's letting this stuff be known. He saw the Transformer watching him. Alright? He knows he's going to die, so he doesn't care. Anybody seeing the triangles here? See the triangles? Oh, God. Triangle there, triangles here. And it's some kind of really weird device, right?
Looks like the object's wrapped in some kind of a metal harness.
So, how funny is that, huh?
Guys,
What are the odds?
Soviet space program.
Does anybody think maybe something is going on? Oh, space program stuff? Wait, what? Folks, there's a lot of deeper connections to things going on.
Below us, it's coming fast.
And then, of course, they get attacked by Shockwave. Yeah. Here's something else we get from Transformers. The cube matrix, the matrix cube. And look at this nice little round circle here, right? We got this nice round circular object, and then here it looks like we've got like a corner stone, right? Well, I wonder what else reminds us of a cube. Oh, wait. A Borg cube. Oh, look. And there's a circle right here, just like there is here. Well, isn't that interesting? I think that's very interesting. Now, what else do we know that's cubed? Oh, yeah, the cube in Mecha. Oh, look at that. Oh, hey, I see two towers. You know, like the two towers from like Lord of the Rings, or symbolizations of Janus or Janus. And you know what else is on the Mecha stone, this Mecha cube? A cornerstone. That is a meteorite that they put their face in and they kiss the thing and touch it and whatever. I don't know what all they do to it. I do know they touch it and they try to get their face in there and kiss it. But wait a minute. Cornerstone. Where was that cornerstone at? Oh, yes. Right here, like a corner. That's interesting. Anybody else notice that they call it Saturn? Like the planet? And here's the other thing. Look at this. Oh, looking through a star, you see Janus and a cube. Folks, I'm telling you, these Borg cubes are really out there. It's a real deal. We need to keep our eyes open, have no fear, and remember that love is the only way forward.